All right. Good evening, y'all.
Good evening.
It's your man Mike, aka Kim Crypto. I'm in the passenger seat tonight. Hollering at my man Jovial Joel.
Yeah. What's up, people? How you doing?
What's up, brethren?
What's up, my brother?
So yeah, man, we're just gonna talk this little crypto chat real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Crypto talk.
Yeah, man. In the car on the way to the store, you know, the married man gotta run these errands for the wives sometimes.
These errands we gotta run.
We gotta do these things. How we doing? So we're gonna make a little chat while we do it real quick. So I'm gonna break it down real quick. My man Joe's gonna give you the update. He's gonna give you the coin update real quick. Gonna take a minute to do that, and then I'm gonna go into some articles that I ran across, and we just gonna have a little quick discussion like that there. So, you know, tell the people what they need to hear about the state of the crypto space on today, my brother.
Well, much love to everybody out there. It's Jovial Joel here. In the crypto space, I love to look at the macro, look at the big picture as far as the market caps. So as of today, we're at $121 billion that are in cryptocurrency in totality. This is a new high. So each day's been a new high since Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash added a whole $10 billion into the market out of thin air. So because of Bitcoin Cash, and a lot of that got ciphered into a lot of other altcoins, and some people cashed out as well. But as of right now, 121 billion is looking good for the entire market. Everything's up. Bitcoin's up, new highs, 33, pushing 3,400. Ethereum is looking to hit 300 and establish that as the new support line, and never see underneath 300 again probably once it hits. So this is your last time, folks, to get in for the under 300s for Ethereum, and it's a market cap for both of those respectively. Bitcoin's at 55 billion market cap, new highs. Ethereum's at 27 billion market cap. So all the other competitors are going to have to catch up to those market caps to really see the longevity of what these other projects at the top, as in Bitcoin and Ethereum, are doing. But in a consistent third, we have Litecoin. Litecoin has been getting third daily volume as of the past couple weeks, but this week we had some newcomers. So with Bitcoin Cash, it had third in daily volume consistently since it's been out, except for today, which is August 9th. So as of right now, Litecoin is back to getting third, but Neo, after the rebranding, which was formerly Ant Shares, is the hot boy this week. Hot boy of the week. Used to be used to be ANS, but Ant Shares is now rebranded as Neo, Neo.
I like that, hot boy of the week.
Yeah. So it's been up consistently 15 to 20% daily, like 3 out of these 4 days in a row. And the rebranding is doing wonders. It's looking to be the Chinese Ethereum smart contracts 2.0 technology underneath the hood. So, you know, looking to really draw that billion person plus Chinese market that's having a failing yuan fiat currency to, you know, diversify into Neo. So that's a good news. And they've been consistently being third and fourth in the daily 24-hour supply. As of today, Ethereum had $2.5 billion in the last 24 hours. That's a big day for Ethereum. Big day.
That's the big pump that really pushed it over that 120 for real, I think.
Big day. So you're going to see your price surge from $2.5 billion.
But they don't get jealous when Bitcoin get out there too far.
And so
you know
remember, one and two can coexist. They can live in two worlds together.
It'd be like a Bitcoin pump, and then the Ethereum pump is not too far behind.
And then, you know, Litecoin is going to make its way right when you think it ain't. It's going to jump another 20. So. And
I'm going to be interested to see what happens when Ethereum gets close to Bitcoin again and market cap. Like, what's gonna happen? Is Bitcoin gonna jump back out there and establish itself as the king and the head honcho again, the mothership, as I like to say?
Yeah.
Or is Ethereum gonna finally overtake it? You know,
Ethereum needs a flagship DApp.
You know, and that's really what it is. Like, we're gonna talk about that. I'm about to go into some articles that I came across real quick today. The first one was the U.S. General Services Agency says they want to start researching how they can implement blockchain technology into their day-to-day operations. I was looking at some of the potential use cases for the blockchain scenarios for that agency, and they were saying something about like print visas and all basically your financial records, I think IT assets and supply chain management information, all on the blockchain. Stuff like your identifiable records like passports, birth certificates, social security numbers, all that can be on the blockchain. All of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting to see how that is going to come about, because as you know, crypto is the new currency, but it's built off of the blockchain technology. That's really what's giving it all this value. You know what I'm saying?
Principles.
So as people start researching and quantifying these different blockchain opportunities, that's when you're gonna start seeing more and more money flood into cryptocurrency.
More and more dollars are gonna just poof turn into digital
and
crypto.
So let me transition that into like this article, Goldman Sachs. So some major Goldman Sachs type what's the word, consultants and representatives, basically, some financial advisors were basically telling a lot of their big clients that, hey, we're not saying that you need to go ahead and jump into crypto yet, but you need to pay attention to it. So they released this article talking about how just there's some definite potential opportunities, but also some high risks that are available in crypto, and we know that because it's a new thing, and it's a lot of volatility, and people are definitely researching the technology, and it's a lot of FUD, we'll say, because people don't know exactly where it's gonna go. So it's definitely gonna take some time for everything to get adjusted. There's always adjustments periods with new technology and stuff like that. So once we get to the level of full adoption, we don't know exactly where this thing is gonna be. But what the advisors was talking about is that right now is an important time to just watch it and make sure you're keeping your eyes on it, because it's definitely doing some things, and it's something to kind of pay attention to, just to see where it's gonna go.
Also, to jump back, with that flux, there are a lot of nice values in the top 20 in market caps, but some of the lower cost values are at look at EOS. EOS is looking to be a high performance platform with a toolkit to be similar to Ethereum, a platform, but it's going to be high performance, so almost like power user style. So that's been getting a nice 24-hour supply of market cap past a couple of days as well. So it's at $1.82, so you can get a lot of shares of that.
That's just like Steam. That's another one of those low price coins. You can go ahead and get involved in.
$1.31.
I'm gonna post his Steam page in the description, so if you want to support my bro here, we can definitely get it in and rock like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got a Steam page too. It's in the description. Y'all can follow, upvote, and definitely comment and leave us some suggestions on the video. I'm gonna start leaving some of these vlogs on here too. But definitely, one thing I want to say, transitioning into some of the other articles, was talking about the different countries that are going to start researching and implementing blockchain and cryptocurrency. So Australia had these two senators that basically jumped on their parliament floor recently, talking about Australia needs to go ahead and get in the wave of cryptocurrency. And one thing that they mentioned were their Asian counterparts like China and Singapore have already, jumped into it, and they, as a country and as a pretty much global area, they've fell behind Asia as in producing goods and services, just based on the sheer amount of people that they have, and China and India and all the different resources that they have, different things like that. So they would be foolish to kind of just let them keep getting ahead of them in this blockchain technology and crypto space. So they found a lot of use cases in the financial sector, education, a lot of different things like that. So I'm gonna put all of these links in the description. But that was a very interesting thing they were from two opposing parties. It was like the Liberal and the Labor Party had two representatives that were really like pushing blockchain on their parliament floor, which is basically like Congress.
So it's not about the coin wars. Essentially, it's about the utility of the blockchain technology underneath the hood.
Yeah, and how these different political entities and countries and I guess coalitions are gonna just come together. I think, man, Russia and U.S., because people have been talking about how Donald Trump's election was colluded with Russia. They had some influence in how it all came about. And I think Donald Trump been kind of kicking it to Putin like, we're going to see what's going on with this crypto, because the Ethereum founder is Russian. And recently,
Vitalik Buterin.
Yeah, Vitalik Buterin. Recently, he met with Vladimir Putin, and Putin told him, hey, man, I like what you're doing with Ethereum. I want to see what we can do as far as a country. We're building a Russian commerce and seeing where the Ethereum blockchain could kind of help and implement government and stuff like that. It's crazy.
I want to make sure that you know that you're going to rescue America's U.S. dollar when they convert to it fully in the next.
It's happening.
Is it going to be an easy bridge with the dApps? You already have apps. You go right to a world of dApps that'll be exchanging ether in a valuable way, because it's going to mean something to you once it becomes, okay, yeah, guys, we're not using cash like that no more.
And that's what gives Ethereum that value, is because you can put any decentralized app on that blockchain, and it can execute smart contracts. You can code different contracts based off of different events that to do different things on the Ethereum blockchain. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So there was also the other transitioning, since we're talking about Russia and Ethereum. There's this company in Russia that's founded by like this senior advisor to Vladimir Putin. It's like $100 million company, or I think they fund or putting out I don't know if it's an ICO. I think it's an ICO. They're trying to raise some money so they can do some mining. They want to compete with China as far as mining. And one thing that was interesting that they talked about in the article was how they can produce a lot of energy cheaper in Russia. And so that's one of the things that they're going to do to try to take over the mining space and get some of that back from China. And they also going to partner with this company that produces mining chips for mining computers, and it's going to directly compete with another company in China that does the same thing. And that's interesting to see how Russia's really trying to become a major player as a country in this crypto space. And they got the number 2 coin right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no China. There's no China.
Yeah.
It's just the congressional representative of Russia's doing that. The underneath people in the coding community of Russia's been on Bitcoin for years. Come on, they've been doing that since, if you watch Mission Impossible.
Talking about the dark market and different things like that. People launder a lot of money with Bitcoin. Not to say that that's what Bitcoin just gets a bad rap because of that association, but that has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It's just the people that use it, because honestly, they're just smart enough to understand how it works.
It's a system of transferring value, no matter what it is.
Exactly.
It's a system of transferring value.
And you get to integrate it into computers and computing systems. Wow. Welcome to the 21st century, you all. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the future. So the software is going to get better. We just got to stand fast and really understand the principles that is decentralization. Decentralization, meaning you are your bank.
You are. It's a responsibility on you. And now it's a gift and a curse. You have a lot of control over what you can do with your assets.
Increase your knowledge at all times. Increase your knowledge.
That's the number one right there.
Increase your knowledge and put it into action, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because some people have to do it before nobody's done it.
Exactly. There's always a time for a first time to do anything. All right. That being said, y'all have a great evening. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Big up!
And definitely like, comment, do all of that stuff. Subscribe.
And always,
share it with your friends.
And most importantly, hodl.
All right, y'all. Let's get these coins. Peace.